Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. My name is Liz. Today we're going to go through a resistance band workout focusing on our hips, our butt and the back side of our body. So this is going to be a nice little burner for all the little stabilizer muscles around the hips that help protect the knees and the ankles, and also going to get a core workout as well, and then focusing on the whole back side of the body. So think that posterior chain, getting that nice and strong using body weight and a resistance band. So if you've got one, go and grab it. If you don't have one, you can still get or join for the workout. If you've got one of the round resistance band that doesn't have the handles, you can also use that too. So you're going to take your resistance band, we're going to get straight into it, placing it down on the floor with no resistance on it. I'm going to step both feet on top, about hip distance apart, toes are facing forward. You've got the round band, just placing it kind of just below the last toe and then having it wrapped around both feet. You've got the handles, cross them over, bring them up to your hips, shoulders back and down, keep the chest up, lightly draw the belly button in. We're going to take 4 walks to one side and then do 4 kicks with the outside leg. So I'm just going to demonstrate that to start. So make sure you've got that soft bend in the knees. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 kicks to the outside leg. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to walk back, 4 kicks on the outside leg. So we're going to do that 10 times. So it'll be 5 times on each side. So finding that nice strong starting position, feet hip distance apart, soft bend in the knees, and off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 kicks to the outside leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 walks back. 4, 3. Keep the feet facing forward, and then 4 kicks to the outside leg. You've got to find that support on the supporting leg. Good. All right. That is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Going again. That was actually 2, sorry, I do apologize. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try and stay as upright as you can and as little movement through the upper body as possible. Good. 4 little kicks. You may need to tap that foot down, that's okay, for a little bit more balance. Whew. So right about now, should be starting to feel that nice little burn. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3. So the side of the hip lining up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep strong through the core, so you're lightly drawing the belly button in. And we've got 1 more to each side. That's our 10 altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 more time. Doesn't look like much, does it? But it gets in there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, what is up next? So we're going to be keeping the band as it is. And we're going to be taking, I'll just show you from the side, a long step back and then pressing through that front foot to stand. So think heel to the back corner of whatever room you're in and then pressing through that front heel as you stand up. So we're squeezing the butt on this side and we're going to start to load up the thigh and the glute on the supporting leg side. So we're going to go 10 on each side and then we're going to hold the leg back and we're going to kick. So we'll do one side to start. So pick a leg, any leg, chest up, find that nice strong position, shoulders down, lightly draw the belly button in, and off we go. We're kicking back long. That's 1, 2. Good. Softening that front thigh, or sorry, front knee, as you take the back leg long. So it's a little hinge from the hip. And you're squeezing the butt as you stand back up. Okay, we've got 3 more. On the last one, we're going to hold it back and we're going to kick. So this time, hold it back, 10 little pulse kicks up. So it's 1, 2. If you need to tap down, that's okay. Otherwise, get that balance happening. and see if you can keep the foot off the floor. Good, one more. Whew. All right, let's swap sides. I'm going to do this one from the side just so you can see where that hinge movement happens, and then coming back to standing. So 10 long kicks back, got 1, 2. Try and relax the shoulders down, don't hunch them up. Okay, halfway. Really pressing through that front heel. Make sure that front knee is going same direction as your toes. Okay, next one we hold back, and we've got those little pulses. Press through that supporting heel, and then drive through that back heel. 10. Whew. All right, release that band. What was our next move? Okay, so we're going for a lunge and a row. So this time you're going to take the band, bringing the handles into your hand. Now, if you're going to be using the round resistance band, I'm going to get you to do this body weight, as it may not work, or you could have, if you've got enough resistance, you could kind of step back and do a similar movement to what we just did. Otherwise, crossing the handles over or the band over, you're going to wrap it around one foot. The outside of the band is going to go to the outside of the foot, if that makes sense. And then you're going to take the handles into the opposite hand. So we're going to be stepping back, whoop, and then coming up and then doing one row. So opposite hand to foot. So just to kind of demonstrate that from the start, we step back into a lunge, whoop, and then we drive through the front foot. We're in that hinge position, and then we're going to squeeze the shoulder blade around the spine as we pull the handles up towards the rib cage. So I'm going to do this one from the side, otherwise I'm going to take out a couple of those kettlebells. So chest up, 10, off we go. So stepping back long, lower the back knee, and drive through the front heel, shoulder blade around the spine as you take the elbow up towards the ceiling. Good, step it back. This is number 2. Try and keep the hips square. 3, and move with control. So you don't have to rush it. You want to find that nice controlled movement. Keep the shoulder down as you row. Okay, that's halfway. Should be burning up that leg. Okay, 3 more to go. See if you can feel the shoulder blade as it wraps around. Good, last one. Now we're going to hold this one here. If you need to tap the back foot down, you can. Otherwise, keep it lifted. And we've got 10 rows. So 1, 2. Take the elbow high. Keep pressing through that supporting heel. Good, 5 more. 3, 2, 1. Whew. I hope you can feel that like I can. So we're going to do all of that on the opposite side. So the band is going to come to the other foot. Now obviously the more band you have underneath that foot, the harder it's going to be with that row. Just find a resistance that feels good. It's going to be challenging for you. Remember, it wraps around the outside of the foot. I'm going to face this way, so I can't step back quite as long with the lunge. All right, other side. Ready, and off we go. Long step back, drive through that front foot, 1 row. Focus on your breathing. Try and keep the body nice and steady. If you're wobbling, that's okay. It's challenging those muscles. And that's halfway. Might find one side balances a little bit better. Good, last 2. Okay, on this last one, let's hold it up and we just row. 2, 3. Good, keep the elbow close to the body. Whoop. Here I am losing my balance. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, shake that out. Might need to have a little tap of your hips. Okay. Whew. Last move, so short and sharp. So we've got the band. You could possibly do this with the round band, otherwise we're again just going to get you to do it body weight. We're going to lay down onto our stomachs. Now, depending how much resistance your band has, you may get away with it with crossing it over. You may need just to have one bit of the band, so just sort of find a part of it where it feels like it's a good resistance, it's not too easy, but it's also not too hard where it's going to get you to hunch your shoulders up and use the wrong muscles. So we're going to be doing a back extension. So hands are going to come up overhead. So we're going to lift up by squeezing through the back side of the body, and then we're going to pull the band wide and down. So elbows are coming back, shoulder blades squeeze down the back, and then we release that and then lower back down. So we're going to do 20 of these. So whole back side of the body working, keep the eye gaze down on the floor. So off we go. So we lift up, put some tension on the band, and then squeeze the elbows down, release and lower. That's 1. Squeezing through the butt as you lift. 2. Think long with the legs, pointing through the toes. 3. 4. Good. Think shoulder blades going down into your back pockets as you squeeze the band down. 6. 7. And shoulders stay away from the ears. 8. 9. 10. Good. Halfway. So imagine as you pull the band down, you're pulling yourself up over something. All right, team, we've got 8 more to go. Should be starting to feel that nice little burn through the muscles. Last 5. So remember, we don't rush the move. The faster you go does not mean better. We want to feel that muscle activation. Okay, last 2. Good, last 1. All right, release the band, coming up, press back into a child's pose. Take a little moment there. Now you could do another 2, maybe another 3 rounds of that if you've got the time and you're feeling really good. So you can take the video back, or if you remember, go through that by yourself. So resistance band, your body, your hips, your butt, your back, getting some love. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions, please reach out, and I'll see you next time.